Hey folks, Arizona guy here. It's October 25th, 2022. Phoenix, Arizona today. It is 80 degrees. It's very nice. Last night when I left work to come home, it was 55 degrees. It was glorious. And a friend of mine from Phoenix posted a picture today, and it was 48 degrees this morning when he was going to work. So the weather is finally turning out to be good in Phoenix, Arizona. I love this time of year. It's wonderful. No more 115 degree days. So anyway, I'll post some of the today's or this week's news postings for you to check them out.
Doing their job. They've done everything possible to minimize both issues, the economy and crime. They've told us the economy is not in a recession. No, it's not. When, of course, by every measure, it is very much in a recession. And on crime, they've told you don't even talk about it. Only racists worry about crime. Racists, the one thing you don't want to be called. So how should Republicans respond to that? Well, we have video evidence. Here's Kari Lake, who's running for governor in Arizona, deftly swatting away a reporter's claim that somehow people of color like crime. Watch this.
A lot of people of color feel like they're...
A lot of people of color. How many people of color have you talked to about that?
I mean, if you look at surveys...
Which surveys? I'm happy to look at those stats. Because I will tell you this, that I talk to people of color. I talk to all Arizonans. They're all concerned about the crime. Just because your skin isn't the same color as yours doesn't mean you want your kids to be walking down the street in an unsafe neighborhood. Every Arizonan wants safety and security in their neighborhood. It doesn't matter what your skin color is. And if you look at stats, you will look and see that police do not target people of color. That is a lie that's been perpetuated by the left and then spread and disseminated and respread in the media. Check the stats.
It's so great. The reporter says, well, people of color are concerned about your crime policies. Because, of course, being a white liberal, all white liberals know, if they know one thing, that they have a right to speak for, quote, people of color. Not to people of color, something they really do, but on behalf of people of color. So Kari Lake just stops right there. Really? What people of color do you talk to?
So you have to, you have to ask yourself. So Mark Kelly, senator here in Arizona, Democrat, running to be reelected. His wife is Gabby Gifford, the woman who was shot down in Tucson, Arizona, and she recovered from that. Mark Kelly is a huge anti-gunner, huge anti Second Amendment person. But being on the left, he lies. And you'll see these ads that Mark Kelly supports the Second Amendment, blah, blah, blah. No, he doesn't. Mark Kelly is a hard leftist. His wife was shot in Tucson. Mark Kelly does not want you to have a firearm of any kind. And he basically says so off camera. And there's lots of instances where Mr. Kelly has been caught off camera saying that exact same thing. But he goes on television ads and says that he supports the Second Amendment. Which is an absolute lie. So you have to ask yourself, what kind of a country does the left, Democrats, what kind of a country do they actually want to provide for you? What is the crime rate that they're willing to tolerate? What percentage of crime are they willing to live with? 50%? 80%? I mean, what? Because everything they do, their policies, drive up the crime rate. They arrest people that they put right back out on the street. No bail, no bond. And these people go on to commit more and more crimes, and they're just caught and let back on the street. Just like the criminal illegals at the border. They're caught and let go. It's crazy. So, what Democrat policies make us safer on our streets? I can think of none. They're doing nothing to make the streets safer. Absolutely nothing. And I'm going to put a little clip here of Kari Lake talking to the media. And I'm telling you, every Republican should basically be exactly like Kari Lake of Arizona. And just tell it like it is. Don't bow down to the fake news media. Stand up to them like she does, like Ron DeSantis does. Most of our Republican representatives are weak, man. They cave to the liberal media. And it's just no good, man. I mean, we have a lot of Republicans out there that need to take calcium and grow a spine and learn how to talk to the media. Kari Lake is a perfect example on how to actually answer questions in the media. And look at this guy. This guy must be on his phone in front of me, sitting at a green light. Unbelievable, folks. And then he takes off like a rocket. Then he's like, oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. I better get out of here. But anyway, folks, what kind of a country do the Democrats actually want you to live in? Their little leftist utopia. nobody has firearms to protect themselves other than the cops and the criminals. What kind of a world would it be if the Democrats actually ran the country their way? I mean, this is exactly why I have never voted for a Democrat in my entire life. Because simply none of their policies make any sense. Just like Joe Biden's student loan forgiveness program. What an absolute farce. We're letting this guy come in and he doesn't know if he wants to or not. I don't know, folks. Some people have to be retrained on their driving abilities. I mean, it's just unbelievable how awful some of these people are driving. I don't know how they ever got a driver's license, to be honest with you. And probably about 35% of the people that live in Phoenix shouldn't have a driver's license or should have to be retested because they just don't know what they're doing. Anyway, folks, that's my ranting today. Is what kind of a world, if you let Nancy Pelosi just control the world, what kind of a utopian shithole would it be? She would be protected by walls and guns, and everybody else would have to just suffer the consequences. And everybody would be begging for food, and she would be eating steak every day. This is how the Democrats think. You know, it's just unbelievable, folks. Anyway, that's what I have for you today. I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I've been getting some wonderful comments on my videos. I truly appreciate the comments. They're great. A lot of real good Americans out there, which makes me happy to see. Anyway, folks, have yourselves a wonderful day.